Good day, fellow garlic garden growers. Happy Halloween. It is planting day. It is season 2, episode 2. If you haven't seen my first one, I left a link below. Getting the garden bed ready. So what, again, you're looking at here is Transylvanian Soft Neck garlic. Opened up all the bulbs. I had 12 bulbs all together, and I got about just a little over 100 cloves. So I separated them from largest to small. This is I'll probably use for cooking. These over here kind of looked a little funky, so I'm gonna probably cut them open just to satisfy my curiosity. They kind of look like they rotted a little bit. So I already calculated how much I'm gonna put into each bed, and we're gonna be going out there shortly and planting these. I'll show you how to do that if you don't know already. There's 69 over here that I'll be planting definitely. These I'm deciding. I have one bed left. I'm not sure if I want to plant these. These are like they're not small, but they're medium size, maybe just under medium size. So I might just plant them anyway and see how it goes, because I do have the space, or I could just do something else with that space, like grow onions come early spring. But yeah, let me gather these up and let's get outside. All right, so as you can see here, I already have the holes dug out. I usually go around 3 inches. I already marked it on this pencil here. I go from the eraser down. This is 4 inches, this is 3 inches. I have them spaced 7 inches apart, and about 9 inches between rows. There's altogether 18 in this bed. I have 18 more in the other few beds. So, oh yeah, by the way, it is 53 degrees. It's supposed to rain today, which is a good thing, so I might not have to water, but I'll keep an eye on it just in case. I'll come out and sprinkle some extra water if I have to. So, you know, if you guys don't know, if you haven't planted garlic before, you want to plant with the flat end down and the pointy end to the top. The roots come down here on the bottom. So I'm gonna start putting these in. Yeah, let me just show you here, if you can see that in the camera. Make sure I go down at least around 3 inches. You could go forward. It's kind of tricky this year. It's supposed to be one of the coldest winters here in North Carolina. Normally you don't have to worry too much about the depth because of frost. You don't want to kill the garlic. So I'm gonna go probably around 3.5 inches. You know, it's not going to be exact for each one. This is a large piece of garlic right here. Let's see. Might have to make a bigger hole for that one. And I actually had to clear the top of this bed because I got to pay attention here. I don't want to double up. I had to clear the top of the bed. You want some type of mulch on top. I got plenty of leaves around, so I'm gonna let nature take its course. Every day now, this thing is just becoming filled with pine needles and leaves. So I'm gonna keep an eye on that, keep an eye on the watering, and give you guys updates throughout the year. So let me close out now so I can pay attention to what I'm doing, and then I'll get back to you. I gotta tell you, North Carolina weather is so unpredictable. I mean, yesterday it was 80 degrees and today it's again 50. It's 53 now. It's not supposed to get any higher than that. And later on this week, Wednesday and Thursdays, it's supposed to actually drop down to the low 30s. So that's going to be actually our first frost. What you want to do is plant these before your first frost. So yeah, growing in zone 7B, especially this year with El Nino, was a little tricky. So I got this bed already. I just got this all filled in. So now I'm just gonna pat this all down. and I went with spacing them 7 inches apart. You can go a little less. I mean, last year I had 27 cloves in here. This year I have 18, and they did pretty well last year with the 27. Also, I saved the skin, and I just sprinkled that in instead of use it. It'll function as mulch. So now, if it wasn't raining today, I would be watering, but it's supposed to get around a little bit more than a half an inch of rain, so we'll see how that is again. This is I'm gonna plant these. I'm gonna go ahead and plant this in the last bed that I've built over there. I'm gonna continue on. Stay tuned. Yeah, so these are the other beds outside of the two I just already planted. This is the final bed, which I wasn't sure whether I was going to plant the other garlic or not, which I'm going to go ahead and do that. But yeah, in case I failed to mention before, this is Zone 7B, Central North Carolina, the Raleigh area. The south, you want to stick with soft neck. You can't get away with hard neck, but you're better off with the soft neck down in the south where you have warmer climate. And the north, you can do soft neck, but you want to do more hard neck garlic up north around New York. No, you can't eat that. Garlic's not good for dogs, buddy. All right, so I'm going to wrap it up here. I think you guys got a good lesson on how to plant garlic. Hopefully, if I could inspire someone else, if you've been thinking about it. Yeah. So stay tuned for some seasonal updates. I'll try and do one video at least a month. And let's hope for a good harvest.